Welcome, guys. Today I'm going to talk about how I learned how to trade as a teenager. So, I'm going to talk about myself and how you can also learn how to trade as a teenager. Obviously, my story is very, very simple. I learned how to trade at the age of 17. I was actually 17 years old. I don't know why I actually started trading. Maybe I was on TikTok and I saw traders making money. So, I decided to be like, okay, how are they making money and how can I learn how to trade? First of all, before I can explain how I learn how to trade by myself without actually taking courses or things like that, I want to explain first why did I take that path? Why did I decide to learn how to trade on my own? So I'm gonna start by explaining that why did I decide that? First of all, number one, I'm just going to address this. There's no problem when you are taking a course. There's no problem when you are taking a course from someone who says he's a professional trader, he's been trading for years, and he has made a lot of money on trading. There's no problem. It also depends which person do you listen to. You can't just listen to a person who's opening a course and does not have any cars. He lives with his mom and does not have any house. He never bought a house in his life. So I wouldn't recommend that you just take a course from that guy because that guy himself, he wants money and does not make any money on trading. The first thing I knew about learning how to trade was that I had to take books first of all. That's what I realized by myself that if I want to learn something, I gotta read books. I'm not a guy who likes to read books or things like that, but I knew that if I want to learn how to trade, I got to read books. I got to read those books. So I searched on Google which book to take. Before I explain why did I do that, I'm gonna tell you what many people do first. Let me start there. Let me tell you what many people do first. They go to YouTube and be like, how to trade. Then multiple videos appear there. Then they watch those videos, and after they watch those videos, they now think that they now have the skills to trade. In fact, many people who teach you on YouTube how to trade, things like that, there's no problem when you're going to YouTube to learn maybe the basics or things like that. There's definitely no problem. But if you think that you're gonna watch a YouTube video that is actually 25 minutes long, and suddenly everything now is changing in your life. Now you have money, now you're gonna buy a car, now you're gonna buy a house just by watching that video. You are actually delusional. I won't lie to you, you're actually delusional. That will never happen in history. You can watch as many YouTube videos as you can and you'll still be in the same position. So, in order for you to start in learning how to trade, you should actually do the action. First of all, you should actually do the action and open an account maybe on a trusted broker, on a broker that you trust, or a reliable broker, not those brokers that don't allow you to close a trade when you want to close a trade. You see things like they don't want you to close a trade, not those brokers. So I actually did this video to advise you guys on how you can learn how to trade by yourself even if you're a teenager. As I'm explaining to you, don't think that after watching those YouTube videos you're going to start making money. Some people they are fake. They are fake, guys. They are actually fake. They can fake their lifestyle at the highest. They can fake their lifestyle and pretend like they have money and yeah, I have money, things like that. But they don't have money. They're only making money from their YouTube videos. They make money from their YouTube videos and they pretend like they are making money from trading. There are many people who are like that. They don't know anything about trading. Let me tell you, after you've joined their course, that's why I always say that you should join. Maybe if you want to join a course, you should join a course from someone who has social proof. That guy, maybe he has sports cars and has BMWs, and I only mention any car, any sports car that you like or something like that. Something that you can see, social proof that that guy has money. That guy has money. You should join course that shows that person has money. If that person has money, then you can join that course. You can join the course. That person has his own house, he has money, then you can join that course. You can see he has many sports cars, things that guy knows what he's talking about. Other than joining a guy who's just you have never seen his car, you have never seen his house, he's just claiming that he has a lot of money and he knows how to trade. Let me tell you what will happen when you join his course. First of all, he will teach you the things, basic things that you can find on Google or even on PDFs. And those basic things wouldn't help you anyway. Yes, they will be beneficial and you might learn something new, but they wouldn't help you anyway. It's like you're paying for something that you can obtain for free. Some people want to do something just because they want to feel good, they want to feel like they are achieving something. It doesn't mean when you're paying for something, you are going somewhere. No. You cannot pay for something that you can obtain for free. Just because you're lazy, you have to pay for it. It doesn't work that way. You are wasting your money. So when you join those courses, people, they will be teaching you basic things first of all, and those things won't be helpful for you. And just know that I don't trade forex. First of all, I trade commodities and stocks. I have to address that issue first of all. So I wouldn't talk that much about forex. I trade commodities and also stocks and also crypto sometimes. So I actually make a lot of my profit or money on stocks. Commodities, they are up and downs. So I myself, I don't claim that I'm rich. I've never claimed that I'm rich, but I'm being realistic. If you think that joining that course from a guy who's never showed you his cars, who's never showed you his house, who claims that I am humble, it won't really save you from your life and from poverty, something like that. If you think that that guy will actually save you from poverty, it won't work. I'm just being honest with you. It won't work. You will just be in the same position after 5 years and having the mentality that people who are working are stupid, things like that. People who are working, they are working their entire lives, they are slaves, things like that. But there's you're even starting to only make $5,000. You're busy talking about other people working hard for $5,000, things like that. No. So let's start here. First of all, I want you guys to stop being delusional. First of all, if you are a guy who has done that, or maybe you've watched YouTube videos and you think that after watching those YouTube videos, suddenly you're gonna become rich. No, I want you guys to remove that from your mentality and be honest with yourself and think that that won't happen, to be honest. Those YouTube videos, many of them, they are designed to make money. The person who's doing that is actually doing that in order for him to profit from that. There's no problem when someone does that. You can do that yourself. There's no problem when someone does a YouTube video to make money, but many people are actually exploiting people. They're actually lying to people, telling them how to make $500 per day or how to make $100 per day. But he himself don't make that money. He only makes his only income is YouTube. He doesn't make any money anywhere else. So watch out for those people, for those liars. They are lying to you. So what I'm telling you is that you should watch out for those people and stop being lazy. So let me go to the part where I learned how to trade. How did I do it myself? How did I learn how to trade myself? So first of all, as I've said, I've taken some documents on Google and research for myself and be like top 10 trading books. I would rather prefer to learn from people who have experience. So those people who have written those books are actually experienced, and I obtained those books for free. I've just got them on Google. So yeah, I've done technical analysis and how to win stocks, how to win in stocks, books like that. So I read those books. After I read those books, I learned a lot of things. I will mention them here. I learned the things like resistance, support. Many of you who are actually traders or who have started trading for maybe a couple of days or months actually knows this. Support, resistance, head and shoulders, cup handle, source handle, and also those signals that you learn. Cup handle, source handle, and also Fibonacci retracement, MCTI, not MCTI actually, ROC, those things that help you to make profit. After I've learned those things, I thought to myself and I was like, wow. And I also have people who trade forex actually. I have friends who trade forex. They also know those things. And I was like, I'm advanced. I know more than them because I know the Fibonacci retracements, things like that, the percentage retracements, all the things that the signals. I was like, okay, now I'm advanced. I'm surely I will make money. But as I traded, first of all, I started trading with my demo account. I didn't rush. Unlike people who are joining courses, things like that, a person will tell you, "Oh well, man, there's the link. Register with my link and start trading now with your money." You will lose that money for 6 months without making any profit. I promise you. You will lose that money for 6 months straight without making any profit. Maybe if you make profit, you'll make profit maybe 5 times, but you will lose that money and you'll be depressed. You'll be depressed that you're losing money and you will be like, you will think that there's something wrong with you. There's no problem. You have to start. The book that I learned taught me that I have to start trading with my demo account for 6 months. I was 17 years of age at that time. Anyway, I couldn't open a real account at that time anyway. So I opened I opened a demo account and I was trading with the demo account, trading stocks, things like that. I was trading stocks. As I was trading stocks and I was learning books, while I was learning, keep on reading, I was busy trading. At the time, I was setting specific times and be like, okay, at 12 p.m. I'm trading, and at 5 p.m. I'm trading. I'm out of the gym, I'm trading, things like that. I was doing like that. So let me tell you, one of the things that I've learned is that even though I know those signals, they weren't helpful. They were helpful for a little bit, but it wasn't something that made me profitable. Maybe I was making profit 15% of the time I was making profit, but 85% of the time I was losing money. It's like I'm making profit for a little bit. Maybe let's say I'm trading with $2,000. It's like I'm only making profit for making $400 of profit and losing that $2,000. I was like that. I was like that. I'm being serious. I was asking myself, why am I losing money? After all the information I've obtained, I'm still losing money. I'm losing money. Imagine, I even got upset when I was trading on a demo account that I'm losing money. It's a demo account, it's not even my real money. It's a demo account. So I started there. I traded my demo account, but I saw some improvements, things like that. And the mistake I did was that I didn't make a lot of profit on my demo account. Then I went to my real account. When I was 18 years of age, I opened my real account. Then I deposited money on my real account. I don't remember. It was actually $100. I think it was $120 somewhere there. I deposited my money there. After I deposited it, I lost all of it. I think I lost all of it in a space of about 2 weeks. 2 weeks or 1 week, I'm not sure, because trading stocks is different from day trading. Day trading is the fastest way to lose money and also the fastest way to make money. So I'm not a day trader. So I lost money within 1 week or 2 weeks. I'm not sure. I lost all of it. That's the mistake I made because I wasn't profitable in my demo account, but I thought that if I open my real account, I'll be profitable, which is some sort of delusional state. If you're losing in your demo account, you will lose in your real account. That's something you have to know. If you have never traded or you are trading with your demo account currently, if you're losing with your demo account, you will lose also in your real account. So I thought to myself, what should I do now? That's when the other book came. There's a book about psychology of trading, many books actually. How to control your mentality, things like that. That book was really, really helpful for me. Many people think that technical analysis is something that will set you free and now you're gonna make a lot of money on trading. But psychology of trading is the one that will also help you. That will actually help you. That thing, I when I lost money on my trading journey, most of the time I lost it because I couldn't control my mentality. I was like, I'm losing money. Okay, I'm gonna revenge trading. There's a thing called revenge trading where you are going to take a revenge on the market and be like, yeah, now I'm gonna make my money back on the market. I wanna make my money back on the market. Then you lose all of your money. You gotta have plan first of all when you trade. That's something I've learned. You gotta have a plan. Gotta have a plan. And number two, you gotta know how to control your emotions. You gotta know how to control your emotions. If you take a trade, after you've taken a trade, you can't just switch off your phone and go watch Netflix and watch a movie. Then you didn't accept the risk. That simply means you think that you're gonna win no matter what. In trading, it doesn't matter what do you know. Let's say you see a support, for example. It doesn't mean when you see a support you're gonna win. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean when you see a support you're gonna win when you buy or something like that. You can lose. It can go down and you can lose. So you gotta accept the risk. It's the same way when someone is gambling. When someone is gambling, most of the time when you're gambling for fun, you just accept the risk. Maybe you're betting, for example. I'm gonna make an example. You're betting $500. You accept the risk and be like, okay, even if I lose the money, there's no problem. So you gotta accept the risk so that you won't be angry when you lose the money. And another thing I have to address after I've told you that you gotta accept the risk is number three, trading with your savings. Oh my goodness. Trading with your savings will make your head spin around. What do I mean by that? When you trade with your savings, actually, it makes you stressful because this is your last money. It's your last money. The only way you can make that money is you have to save another 4 months. So it becomes stressful. So, guys, I'll advise you to go and make a stable income first of all, and then start trading. Unless if you see that on your demo account you've been profitable 90% of the time, there's no problem. Then that's when you can start trading with your savings. But don't think that or have the mentality of that when you trade, you're gonna convert $100 into 100 million. That will never happen. Stop lying to yourself. That will never happen. You think you're gonna just your grandma is gonna give you $100 and you're gonna take that $100 and convert it into $100,000. That will never happen. I'm telling you. Don't lie to yourself. That will never happen. In fact, you're gonna lose that $100 in your first trade anyway. Especially if you don't know how to trade, you're gonna lose the $100 in your first trade and lose it completely. So stop being delusional and thinking that will happen. And that's what the people who are doing courses, I'm gonna go back again. That's what the people who are doing courses, that's who they target actually. That's who they target. People who are doing courses target the people who are actually delusional, who think that they're gonna take $100 from their grandma and actually make a lot and actually make $100,000 with that money. That they target those people. They target those ones and be like, okay, you can do this. You wanna be one of the 10% profitable traders. You wanna be that. This is the video to watch. Okay, now you're gonna start doing this. You see the signals like this, like that. Others even lie about their money. They even lie about. There's the other guy when I was not a profitable trader at that time. I was actually not making any money. That guy, he said he trades without using a stop loss. I was like, what? Because the books that I've read from people who are actually millionaires with trading taught me that I must always use a stop loss. The guy told me that he trades without using a stop loss and he has 2 million. I was like, what? And when he claimed that he has 2 million, I was like, okay. I look at the background of the video at that time. I look at the background of the video. I think I saw it on TikTok. I'm not sure. Yeah, it was on TikTok. I look at the background. You can see by the background that this guy is not worth 2 million. You can see by the wardrobe that this guy is not worth 2 million. I'm not insulting anyone. I'm just being realistic. You can see that this guy is not worth 2 million. So I want to address this first of all. Let me address this first of all. Number 4 is actually you should talk to people who are traders also, or have friends who are traders. It will be very, very beneficial because you guys will learn from each other, from each other's mistakes. You will learn from each other's mistakes. That's number 4, and it's very simple. And always know that, which is number 5, always know that it takes time to be profitable on trading. It doesn't mean that when you know the Fibonacci retracement and know the MCTI of ROC measurements, things like, it doesn't mean that you're gonna be profitable. I'm just being honest with you guys. It doesn't mean you're going to be profitable and you're gonna make a lot of money. It doesn't mean that you're still gonna lose money. But the more you trade, the more you learn from your mistake. As I've told you guys, that you have to actually have a certain thing, like a rule, like a plan, a rule. You have to write down rules. For example, let's say rules. One of your rules is like, I don't trade gold when I'm down at $500. Things like that. You have to have rules. Write down rules and learn from your mistakes. Like everything else. Like when you play football, you have to learn from your mistakes. That's another thing I want to tell you guys. You have to learn from your mistake, and that's the most important thing when you are trading. You have to learn from your mistakes. So if you're a beginner, it's like a head start. As I'm telling you this, it's like a head start. Now you're a little bit ahead of many people. You learned, you know what you're supposed to avoid and what you should do. So in order for you to learn how to trade, I would summarize by this, is to get books and learn how to trade. Read books about trading and start trading now. If you are 16 years old, open a demo account and start trading. And don't rush to trade with your real money. And number 3 is actually, if you are losing in your demo account, don't even bother going to your real account. You're gonna lose your real money. You're gonna lose your money. Don't be delusional. And number 4, which is we are going to number 4 now, is don't be delusional. Don't be delusional. Don't think that you're gonna take $100 and turn it into $100,000. That will never happen. So get a stable income, or an income. I don't care whether you start. Maybe you can start a business or something like that, and sell some cookies. Then you're gonna make money, and some of that money you're gonna use it to trade. And number 5, don't trade with your rent money. If you're working and you're living alone, do not trade with your rent money. Do not trade that with the money that you need, with the money that you know for sure that this money you need it to buy groceries or something like that. Do not do that, because you're gonna be hungry the whole month. So these are the things that I learned from my experience. So I wanted to share this with you guys. I don't care where you are. I wanted to share this with you, and I hope that you might learn from me. And if you are a beginner trader, you can start opening the account right now. If you don't mind, there's a link down below. I've left it. This is the broker that I trust, which is Exness. It depends on you. You can go there and register with my link. Click there and register and open account. As I've said, do not trade on real account if you know that you're losing on demo account. Don't do that. But if you have a lot of money that you don't use and you don't care about, you can go and trade on a real account. But if you know that you are not profitable in a demo account, and the money that you're making, you need it, or you want it from some specific things, it's better that you go buy those ones than trading on your real account and wasting your money. So it's better that you practice with the demo, take things step by step. And remember, learning how to trade on YouTube is like learning how to drive a car on YouTube. It's I don't say there's a problem. Yes, it will be helpful for you if you watch those few videos, but it won't be like, let's say you wanna learn how to drive a car on YouTube. You watch those videos, and then you're gonna get in the car and start driving. No, it won't happen. In fact, the car will just switch off, and you'll be like, you'll think that you're crazy and you wasted your time watching those videos. So it's beneficial, maybe if you want to learn a few things, maybe basic things, is beneficial. But guys, I will advise you, when you join a course that's from a guy who knows how to trade, who have cars and have everything. I myself, I'm not even qualified to actually run a course, because if you can see the car that I'm driving, you can see that I'm not rich and I don't have a lot of money. So yeah, I don't want to run courses while I'm not rich, or at that level where I am actually, I will say I'm free and I have a lot of money or things like that, and I live in Dubai. No, maybe if I live in Dubai and have a lot of money, I will start a course. But right now, guys, make sure you work hard and stop being lazy. Go read those books. Go read those books, guys. Stop being lazy. So I'm thinking maybe I will release a part 2 and explain some of the things, how you can start as a beginner, and explain in detail how you can start as a beginner. So guys, make sure you subscribe as I'm going out. Cheers.